What is up, my crypto legends? How's everyone doing? Let's dive in here into the price of Bitcoin. It looks like that potentially today we are going to see a little bit of volatility because we got this guy over here, Jerome Powell. He's going to testify. He's testifying of something. Okay, so it could be absolutely nothing. It might not do much to the market, or it might do a big, massive move. We don't really know, but he is talking about something at 4 o'clock Central European time, which is just about 3 hours from now. What is going to happen? Will we see much volatility, or is there not much going to be said? This is something that, you know, is going to be interesting at this point with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is at a crucial zone at this moment. And of course, you know, there is a potential really nice setup that I would be waiting for. They're really nice scalp scenarios here. We're going to go through some scalp scenarios that happened yesterday on the live stream. We will talk about scalp scenarios that have happened today as well. We're giving you that pure educational content at the beginning of the stream, guys, like always. But I want to go, you know, talk about this, what could happen, you know, in between today and tomorrow. Maybe that volatility with Jerome Powell speaking, you know, I think it could potentially dump the market. Okay, I think, you know, we never know with the technicals. If, you know, we got this guy coming out talking about, I don't know, you know, he's going to be more aggressive with interest rates, or he's going to be, I don't know, anything could be said from this guy, and he could move the market, right, at least in the short term with that volatility. But if we do get that movement right now, you know, in the next coming hours to that low, this is the level that I'm going to be paying attention, guys, with that volatility. Okay, I'll be very, very cautious to see what this guy is actually going to say. But if we do come down, test the lows, we know the deal, guys. We've got an important zone here of consolidation. We got the lows to be tested. Will this be a successful breakout or not? This is what I'm going to be paying attention. Remember, as a trader, I will be waiting for a kind of a reaction. I'll be waiting for a sign of strength. I'll be waiting for, you know, a consolidation or something, you know, at least a rejection from this low, because it could break straight through that level. Okay. It does look bearish. This range does look, you know, it doesn't look safe. It doesn't look healthy for some more uptrend. We got big volume to the downside. We'll be talking about the bullish case scenarios as well. Of course, we talk about both scenarios, bullish and bearish. That's what I'm waiting for here. See how we're going to test the lows, right? Hey, if you're so sure that the lows are going to be tested, why don't you short it? Well, I'm more of a scalper day trader, and I like to trade the ranges, okay? For that swing trade, I would have to see the low, because I am very much aware, guys, and I think you guys are aware also, that we could get a bigger relief rally here from this major drop, right? The market moves in waves and has relief rallies. Why can we have a large relief rally here before continuation to the downside? This is what we need to understand, right? So taking a look here at the lower time frames, and I'm just going to go quickly through that comment section, guys. Make sure to destroy the like button. Yesterday's live stream was absolutely phenomenal. We had that educational content talking about a volume breakout strategy, talking about, you know, harmonics with you know, volume strategy as well, with support resistance, getting into, you know, really nice scalping trade scenarios, playing out to perfection on the stream, you know, absolutely beautiful. Live, right, which is this is what, you know, a lot of people are excited because of the live streams, right? We're looking at these trading setups live. Andy is invisible. Yes, I am. I'm wearing green. I'm wearing, you know, the Harry Potter cape right over here, which is absolutely amazing. Look at this, guys, absolutely incredible. Yeah, so this is why it's the same as my green screen. How cool is that? How cool is this? Think about that. Anyway, enough of that. Let's go through the comment section, say hello to the community. We can zoom in on the lower time frames and take a look at some potential scenarios. Okay. Yeah, when we take a look at higher time frames, guys, we're not looking for swing trades yet. Okay. We know the deal. We know the deal. You know, it's a very, very difficult area. This low can be tested at 21,900. We could also get a larger relief rally after this consolidation and then drop, right? It's a difficult range, okay? The best levels for trading here for a swing trade would be getting that bounce, hitting larger resistance zones, such as this daily level that was absolutely broken down, but it can react as resistance. It is that point of control from this volume traded zone, right? How cool would that be if we were to come all the way up here, hitting Fibonacci levels from this high to the low, right? Which would be around about 50%, 618. We'll be looking at that reaction from this zone, point of control, Fibonacci levels, lower high resistance trend line. There's just a lot of confluence there if we were to get that bounce. Then we could possibly look for a swing short position. However, it's going to be a crucial zone as well of resistance, because if it does manage to break, okay, the lower highs right there, this could be a descending wedgie scenario, right? Are you going to short if we get that bounce to this level, okay? Would you short at that 22.9, 23K range when you're forming this kind of price action? It's a crucial resistance zone. But resistance and support levels, no matter how strong they are there to be broken. And the harder they are, they will break with big volume and volatility, right? Big support levels are there to be broken with large amount of volatility, price action, and volume, right? So we want to be extremely cautious, because these points over here are for explosive breakouts, right? They are there for explosive breakouts. So I'll be very careful getting into these trade scenarios at these important levels. Like I said, if we do hit that 22.9, 23K range, I want to see a reaction. I want to see a double top. I want to see a swing failure from the highs and get into that potential position, right, for that corrective move. That is what what I want to wait for to get into that safe trade, right? Safe trade, swing trade scenario. For the moment, I like scalping the range, till we get that movement, that solid movement. Less than 10 likes. Come on, hit the like button. I can see we got 59 at this moment. Yeah, guys, smash up the like button for this education content, possible scenarios, risk management. We're only talking about, really cool things here on the chart, how to trade this crazy market. At the moment, we are at the point of control from the range, right? We got one bounce here. We're creating a lower high. It's not looking great, guys. It's looking a bit weak, okay? Unfortunately, but it is what it is, right? But we at support. This is why we're getting a reaction from this range, as you can see. Point of control right there. Something curious here to take a look at is that we are from this low to the high at the 618, from this low to this high, because this is the high. We are almost also tapped the 618. So this is the other one's at 665. And from this low over here, we are at just slightly below the 382, right? A lot of fib levels here at this range. Also the point of control. The breakout from this potential bump and run scenario, we're not seeing very much signs of strength. I would have loved to see a high breakout from this level. Something curious to say, okay? I didn't see much people talking about this. I'm really not taking a look at any other channels or any other analysis, basically. But, this is a kind of a thumbnail thing, right? Thumbnail pattern like I did the other day. We actually got a bounce from this level, funny enough. You can connect this level over here to perfection, right? If we do connect it perfectly with a ray and go with a magnet right there from this level to this one right there to that wick, right? So then you have the perfect trend line lower high right there. Bang, bang. We actually got a insane bounce from that level, guys. And this is what usually happens first with this bump and run scenario. The bounce happened. It's just we didn't have enough power here. We're not getting a lot of power with this bounce. This was an insane short opportunity, guys, right over here. I would have taken a short trade at this level right over here. And I'm going to explain it right now on the lower time frames. This was a crazy nice short position. I'm going to explain it right away. right now. Okay, so this bounce, you know, we're not getting some sign of strength here. Volume is very, very low. The only nice volume we had was yesterday while we were streaming. There were some really nice trade setups here. We had the failed breakout from this high. This was also an insane short position. We had a really nice long scalp here, getting a bounce right there. Really cool trading scenarios yesterday. We came retraced down here, got a bounce from this low high trend line, you're right, from this bump and run scenario. The bounce happened, guys. It happened. We broke out with high volume. I mean, you cannot make this up. We broke out from that lower high resistance trend line with high volume. We got the bounce from that level. You know, almost coming up to test the highs. You know, you could potentially got into a long position here. And we know the deal. Take profits at the 618 from the drop, from the high to the low. Why not? Get a bounce. You're at support here. Take profits at the 618. Let me quickly explain here how this was an insane short position. I want to note that I'm in no trade scenarios at the moment. No trades taken on me right now for the moment. I am looking for some setups. I don't like this price action. You know, it looks a little bit weak. It does look weak. It does look weak after this bounce, right? We got the bounce. Now this lower high is just not, it's just not looking great. Maybe some shorts, scalp shorts, you know, really nice. The best trade was at 4 o'clock, you know, in between 2 and 4 o'clock in the morning, Central European time, because that was a Gartley pattern. Yes, sir. Back to welding Andy if we see a crash. Well, luckily I have a big stack of USDT. If USDT crashes, then yeah, then I'll be, you know, I'll be very worried. I do have, I think with my Bitcoin stack, you know, I will still be good if Bitcoin goes down to 10K. If Bitcoin goes down to 1K, then yeah, I'll definitely have to be thinking about looking for, you know, another thing. I'll be continuing trading, guys. It doesn't really matter. Stable coins. I'm worried about stable coins. I have a big stack in stable coins at the moment. Stacking stable coins as well. Diversifying with stable coins. Not only USDT, USDC and DAI. I like DAI. I've got a large portion of DAI at the moment. But let's talk about trading. Let's not talk about, you know, what could happen to me if everything crashes. Don't worry about me, guys. Worry about yourself. I'll still be here on YouTube and, you know, doing TA. Why was this a good short? We're getting a little bit of a drop at the moment as we speak. Getting a bit of that drop right now. Seeing the weakness on the price. Are we going to have a massive crash down? Ooh, a bit of volatility here at the moment. Oh, getting a bit of volatility going on. We can take a look at this volatility. And some potential setups, right? If we do get a solid breakdown here, we can take a look at some potential moves, support levels, resistance, if we do see high volume. But let me just go quickly here, all right? We're not going to pay attention much now on this price action. Just give me a couple of minutes. The reason why this was a really good short, and this is actually the take profit zone. This is a take profit 3. And I can already see some people saying, you know, Gartley pattern. Yeah, and this is basically it. We had a really nice Gartley pattern over here. It's not the most beautiful, but the levels have been respected perfectly. You know, we got this high, this low here creating the bounce. Then we got this high right over here, just at the 382 range. Again here at 50%, we got, you know, and then the 7.8, right? Then we got the 7.8. Really nice Gartley pattern right there. Yeah, it was just a good short, all right? It was a quick short. This is a lower time frame day trade right there. And of course, your targets are the 618 from here, bang, where you take profit, C point and A point where we're just about hitting right now as we speak, okay? Really nice Gartley pattern right there. Definitely worth the short. It was definitely worth that short position, you know. With a bit of leverage, you know, you are looking for a really nice trade. We know that the target is A here as well as, you know, taking a look here at that position. You know, basically you're looking at this kind of risk to reward, at least to your first take profit. And then of course, you know, your second take profit is right over there. Always can hold a position because, you know, this is looking a little bit weak, right? It looks a little bit weak. So, you know, that was a really nice setup. You know, the reason why I didn't get into this trade because it was 4 o'clock in the morning. So I was sleeping, you know, but it would have been a really nice, you know, scalp day trade. Well, day trade basically setup here from that Gartley. So let's zoom in and take a look at this price action because, you know, if, you know, there might be a nice little setup here. For the moment, it is, you could arguably discuss, we're still at point of control, right? We're still at point of control. Got a bit of volatility on lower time frames. But we're still there. We're inside the range, okay? Inside of the range here. We're trying to break out from this value area high. We're currently at the value area, currently at point of control range. Value area low, 22,268. We could get a reaction at that level, okay? On lower time frames, I want to take a look at, you know, some potential scalping setups. And first of all, I want to go through the comment section. Got a bit of volume here kicking in on this movement down. There's a bit of volume kicking in here. Probably a nice little scalp to be taken. We can take a look at this right now. Let's get VPV out of the way. Get the 3-minute chart and take a look at some potential levels. Yeah, interesting to see, you know, we could fail to break down from this low. We've got an interesting liquidity level right there where we do have support bounce. You know, we could wick down that level, get a short little bounce. Overall, with this kind of volume, I would prefer to see scalp shorts. Scalping shorts would be the best option here, of course, as we're having high volume. 25% short and out. Nice. Yeah, we've seen the price a bit weak here. The price is being a little bit weak. But wow, that would have been an ideal trade scenario right over here. You know, this would have been an absolute beautiful trade. Right? You're hitting the 7-8 here, Fibonacci from this high to the low, getting this really nice momentum. You know, bang, that would have been a spot on short position. Price was already looking quite weak with this, you know, with this failed breakdown here, right? With this failed breakup, sorry. So when we took a look at this level over here, it was a really nice short spotted on yesterday's stream as well, failing to break out from this high. Price was already looking pretty weak when we have this movement down, right? So it's definitely worth that shot for that Gartley right over there. Next move, you know, I would look for a failed breakdown for any long position. Very difficult for longs at the moment. You know, you could fail to break down from this level. You could get into a long position if you fail to break down. On the other side, scalping shorts are better with this downtrend. Scalping shorts are better with this downtrend. We'll be taking a look at the 1-minute time frame, guys, and take a look at some potential scenarios. Okay, let's go through the comment section, say hello to the community. Almost 300 people watching. Smash up that like button, guys, on your way in, and let's take a look. Hey Andy, how much sideways market? Yes, a lot of sideways market. Very boring. We can have some high time frame predictions, right? Looking for you know, the potential setups, right? Where we have that bump and run scenario, higher time frames. You know, we're at a support. I'm looking for these lows at 21,900 to be tested to get into some trades as well. But till that happens, guys, this has been such a boring market for the swing traders. This has been a boring market for the swing traders. I have got into a few trades the last few days here, and they've all been profitable. You know, I'm not, you know, I will share it in the Telegram group if you want my trading history. And it's been pretty profitable, this range for me. I would have very likely got stopped out if I would have got into any trade here. Very, very likely. You know, this is a kind of a stop hunt scenario inside of a range, right? You have a massive pump and a massive dump. inside the range, I probably would have longed or got stopped out. But anyway, I did not trade this level. Like I said, I mean, if you watched yesterday's live stream, hold on guys, let me just take a look at the range here, because kind of below the point of control. Yeah, yesterday's live stream was pretty cool, because so many, I mean, this was textbook technical analysis as well, and strategies were playing out really nicely. I got into some long position right over here and closed off most of the position at this range. But we we talked on the live stream, hey, this is a good level to short right there. This was a good level to long, right? So we actually longing and shorting at the same time. Of course, you can hedge long and short on Bybit, right? You do have that option of hedging on the USDT pair, which is absolutely phenomenal, right? You can get into those hedge positions. So we're talking about that really nice long position right there because of a Gartley, because of a big volume on this movement up. That bounce was very highly predictable to that 618 target level. A nice short position also as well, which you could have held right from that long. Okay, this would have turned out into really nice, really nice short position. Okay, with high profits at this level, testing this low range. But yeah, all mentioned on yesterday's live stream. And the good thing, we were talking about hedging. Of course, hedging is possible on Bybit on the USDT pair. Remember, you do have the best bonus available down below in the description. Another way to support the channel, another way for me to continue with YouTube, all right? Not only smashing the like button, but you also get that $30,000 worth of bonus on Bybit. If you want to short and long, okay, hedge, your positions and keep the best one, you want to do it on Bybit. I think Bybit is one of the top, okay, leverage trading platforms for cryptocurrency. You get that bonus of $30,000. It's in the pinned comment as well, guys. And this is, what you can do is hedge, of course, on Bybit. You can get into that, really nice resistance zone, get into a short, and you can get into a nice long into a support level. Of course, we talk about take profit zones. So you are taking profits as you are in two trades, okay? You're in a short and a long, and both of them are in profit. Both of the trades are in profit. So, you're basically taking profit from both of them, and you will keep the best one till you get stopped out from that one, right? From the one that you actually, if you're in a long position, you get stopped out from that one, bang, you continue with that short trade and take the rest of the gains when you consolidate or you hit a major low level, right? Another small little swing failure. I got into another trade scenario, guys, yesterday, which was really good. It was a really good trade. Which one was that? It was this one. I shared it in the Telegram group, okay? We weren't hitting the exact level here, but it was a really nice short trade. This one right over here. It was a quick trade, I gotta say. We had lower highs right there. It's fun to explain the trade setups, guys, because I share them on the Telegram group. I got someone sharing that he shorted down here and saying, wow, hey, come on, stay cautious. You're basically shorting at the lows. And I just shared with him, a short from the 22,440. Wait for that bounce. It is true that we are breaking with high volume. And this is one of my favorite trading strategies, right? Where we have the start of a major pump at this zone with high volume. You are testing the back of this movement up, right? Take a look at the zone, right? Take a look at the zone. You can take a look at this on the 1 minute, on the 1 minute, on the 3 minute. But this is basically it, right? Where you have the start of a pump with high volume, guys. You got those bounces here. Yeah, we talked about that long here to here, right? Really nice setup on yesterday's live stream at the end. When you break down, you are getting weaker and weaker. Lower high, lower high, lower high. Kind of a descending triangle scenario. Bang, you break down with high volume. Red alert, get ready. You could potentially get into a short scalp. Right there was a really nice short scalp. Why? You're moving up, you're having that dead cat bounce to the back of this massive move with high volume. You got this level over here, you got this level over here. You can get into really nice scalping short level to the lows right there. And lows were tested. That is your moment. You get out of that trade, right? When we test the lows, this is a clear take profit level, the lows from the drop with high volume. What happens? You test the lows. If you do not take profit here from this short position, guess what happens? Whoop, you get this. So you can either get stopped out, or stopped out at break even if you do not take profit at the lows. And I exited at the lows. You know, you can share with the group in the Telegram. No biggie with that. Getting a bit of a bounce right now as we speak. Pretty aggressive bounce. Not much to say, guys. I think we're just going to have a little bit of volatility. Stay cautious because we're still in a massive range. No real big breakdown from big levels. Just a bit of choppy action. I like to see big levels of resistance and support being bounced several times. Right over here, we're in a kind of a downtrend, but no big major levels being respected. Several times here. This just is not a... This right over here for me is not like a solid breakout from this low over here, right? It's just a kind of a wick down and up. Not a large move here. Yeah, guys, stay cautious. We're not going to talk about some setups right now. One of the main reasons why is because in just a few hours, guys, we have Jerome Powell speaking. Okay, just in a few hours from now, I'm really not interested in the volatility. You know, I'm probably not going to be able to go live because I got some stuff to do. This is why I'm doing an early live stream today. I just can say stay cautious, guys, because this moment can bring volatility in the market. If you are in any trading setups, stay cautious, because what this man could do is basically this, right? He could make volatility come down, volatility go up, right? And that is just in a few hours from now, guys. So if you are in any trading scenarios, protect yourself. Protect yourself. You know, we don't really know what this man is going to say. You know, maybe there's a higher percentage that whatever he says can affect the market to the downside. If you want to bet that on a trade, I mean, it is up to you. I do not like to play the roulette. You know, when I'm trading, I like to be very technical, very defensive with my scenarios. You know, a lot of people can take advantage of that move, but I don't know what is going to, you know, this is the thing. I do not know how you know, what he's going to say. Is it going to be bullish or not? A lot of people like to say, hey, I'm going, you know, 50x or 30x or 100x short because I think we're going to drop because of the news. You know, I think we're going to drop, you know, we're likely going to drop whatever he says. Yeah, guys, we're not going to do that here. You know, here we do professional technical analysis, very good risk management. That's what we got here. So, you know, whoever's saying, you know, it's going to be bearish, we're going to short, or we're going to long because it's going to be bullish, stay extremely cautious, guys. Right, let's go quickly through the comment section. Like should be automatically hit every time we enter Andy's live stream. Wow, Music Slave Alien, thank you very much. Automatic like, that would be awesome. Yeah, if everybody had an automatic like, that would be really cool, guys. You know, if you haven't smashed the like button for this nice technical analysis and potential scenarios. Oh, yesterday was absolutely golden, guys. I might be doing a night live stream today for scalping setups, for live scalping setups. Hit that like button, guys, for a night live stream. Night live stream would be here in about 6-7 hours from now. I'm not sure if that's going to be good for your time zone, but for looking for those scalping setups, right? Do live trading, do live scalping. I took advantage of some long positions already, but the people loved it yesterday. You know, I got, hey, thanks for the long scalp here. People absolutely loved it. So smash up the like button if you want some more of those kind of live streams with setups and you know, and scalping scenarios. And is invisible, yes sir. Hi, Andy. Thank you for your time and lessons, Crypto Fart. Hey, you're very, very welcome. I mean, this was also a really nice short, guys. This is, we look at, you know, we also doing lessons. We're doing lessons here. We are doing education, right? No financial advice, of course, never ever, even though we talk about setups and they do come into fruition or sometimes get stopped out. Don't be mad. Stop losses are there to be hit, guys, to protect our liquidations and to lose more of our potential account. But when we trading, guys, make sure to analyze those failed breakouts, those big resistance zones. You know, we got a failed breakout from this level. How can I improve, you know, this to be a really nice short position if it's a failed breakout? Well, taking a look at harmonic patterns, guys, you know, Fibonacci levels. Harmonic is a combination of Fibonacci's, and, you know, we're hitting that 7-8 from this high to the low to perfection, you know, and you're failing to break out from this level. So try and get those combinations, get that confluence, and you got a golden shorting trade right there. I would have loved to get into this short, but I was sleeping, unfortunately. And I don't leave limit orders while I'm sleeping. You know, that's not going to happen. Every time I've done that, you know, it's just like a roulette. It's like a roulette. I can wake up and say, oh, I'm in profit. Or wake up and say, oh my goodness, you know, I'm really a negative here. So why do that? Why do that? Just during the day for a few hours, get into your scalp, your day trade, and get into highest probability trade scenarios. Thank you, Andy I Long from 20.5, 20,500. All right. Well, that must have been a few weeks ago. Thanks, Andy. Says Simon, Matthew, will Powell speak live? I'm not sure if he will. You can find that out if you do click here. I use Forex Factory or Trading Economics, okay, to take a look at news events. Obviously, if we do have it read, then it can be important. On Friday, we have also the US unemployment rate. This is definitely going to be going to bring some volatility. I will go live at this event, no doubt, on Friday, 2:30 Central European Time, unemployment rate. We should be getting some volatility there as well. But yeah, will Jerome Powell go live? Very interesting to see. What I do know that volatility could kick in, guys, in a couple of hours. If you are doing any trading, stay protective, stay defensive, guys, with your trading. Don't worry, a few hours after that, the levels will be respected on your technical analysis. Today should be an altcoin live stream. Bitcoin is so steady. Yeah, very true. But hey, even though it's going sideways, guys, we have those opportunities. Maybe some of you guys could have taken advantage of that Gartley pattern right there. Come on. I have been doing some really nice trading, okay, inside of these zones, all right? Yesterday as well, got into a nice short position right over here, like I just explained, you know, shared on the Telegram group, you know, saying I've shorted here, sharing my PNL. Sharing the target, of course, target is the lows. You know, it's pretty clear to me. It's level to level scalping scenarios. You know, we break down from a major zone. We back test this level with high volume. It's pretty simple and easy for me. You know, get in and I get out at the lows. That's it. Then what happens? You know, price goes against me because it's level to level trading. Been a lot of opportunities here, even though we're going sideways, eh? You know, a lot of opportunities. You know, I like to trade the range as well, eh? I like to trade ranges. There are opportunities in the ranges as well. You just need to know how to trade them. So yeah, guys. How much do you risk per trade without leverage? Without leverage? That's a very interesting question. You know, I always use leverage for my trading. Or I don't do spot trading for gains. A spot trading is to buy and hold, have it in my ledger, you know, have it in my cold wallet. I always leverage trade, being 10x, 20x, 50x, it doesn't matter, as long as you have good risk management. We do not want to lose more than 3% of our account. If you're losing 20% of your account in one trade, oh my goodness, that is a fifth of your account. That is just too much for one trade. You'll be wiped out in no time. So you need to try and scale up, all right, risking, not losing more than 3%. Andy the Goat says, smart money. Smart money. Hey, how are you doing? Thanks for joining the stream, my man. Not much being said. We're having volatility in a couple of hours, maybe, because of Jerome Powell speaking. Talked about a little bit of educational content at the beginning of the stream. We're still basically in a large range. We're at point of control. Let me just ask a poll here quickly. Yeah, I'm going to ask a poll. Are you... hang on a second. Let me just get into another poll here. 1 second. Bullish, bearish. Sorry guys, I'm just doing a poll here. Then we'll crack on with the Bitcoin and the comment section. Are you bullish or bearish between today and tomorrow, guys? Are you bullish or bearish in between today and tomorrow? For Bitcoin, of course. On Bitcoin. Oh my goodness, this bowl is going to be the question is going to be too large. Oh, it's still got some room. Okay, are you bullish or bearish on Bitcoin between today and tomorrow, guys? Please let me know. I'll, interested in seeing, is the community must contain between one. What's this? Oh my goodness. Okay. What's going on? Okay, now. I'm such a noob with these polls and stuff like that, guys. But yeah, let me know, guys. I've just created a poll. Are you bullish or bearish on Bitcoin between today and tomorrow? Bullish, bearish. Okay, I want to see some votes here. Let's see what the community does say. Are you bullish or bearish? I am a little bit in doubt with this pattern, guys. Bump and run. We did get a bounce from the. Let me just get some lines here out of the way, because I mean, a messy chart. A bump and run bounce from the resistance did happen, guys. You could have longed that level at least to the 618 from the drop, or almost testing the highs, because it's pretty curious. None of this, I was already sleeping. I was already, in bed. I wasn't taking a look at the charts. But, funny enough, when we're talking about this scenario, guys, we want to be quick. We want to hedge our positions. Stay active, guys. Don't sleep on the charts, because you're just not going to make any gains, right? If you do sleep on the charts, you want to be like, if you're happy with some gains, you're happy. Look at this. Lower high. Resistance trend line bounced to perfection yesterday night, Central European time. You could have longed this level. Even though this fails to have momentum to the upside and fails miserably. We got Jerome Powell speaking in a few hours. Anything can happen. We could go down. This is going to be a big fat nothing burger pattern, right? Where nothing's going to happen. It could pump, it could dump. We just want to stay cautious with the news event. However, like I said, hey, respected lower high resistance trend line as support. You got that bounce. That is you could have longed that level. Not only that, it was point of control from this volume range. Check this out, guys. Check this out. You are bouncing at the point of control after that high volume breakout on the lower time frames, right? Because this broke out with high volume. We like it or not, it broke out with high volume. You were tracing down to that point of control from this range, right? I mean, this is a nice day trade. And you're hitting the resistance level from lower highs here to perfection. Bump and run, resistance, acting as support. You cannot make this up, guys. It is here. It is live. I'm showing it to you. It's a long position. It's a long. You could have longed that. I didn't long it. I was sleeping already. I was in bed. I didn't care much about it. I did a quick short scalp here, level to level. I didn't pay attention to this resistance trend line. And the short I got into, I was happy enough. You know, I did 2 successful trades yesterday. I'm happy with that, you know. Bang, bang, breakdown with high volume, bounce, bounce, you know, quick in and out. But this was a long as well. It was a long. Then, you know, when you hedging, you know, when we hedging, I'm going to get more into hedging, guys, and I will explain hedging and I will show my hedging trades as well on live streams. When hedging, you can long position here and you can short at these levels. You got basically a failed breakout from this level over here, this high. It's kind of a retest, right? It's kind of a nice retest right there. Failed breakout, but not only that, we got a really nice Gartley pattern right there as well. Okay, so you're like, hey, I'm in a long position. I like my long position because we could probably go higher and break the highs. You know, it's a possibility. And this, you know, finally bumper run scenario is going to come into fruition, and we're going to hit 22.9, 23k levels. But what if it doesn't? We are failing to break out this level. We're forming a Gartley level. I'm going to hedge my long position with a nice short at this resistance zone and this pattern. So, you know, you would be kind of in profits on both positions on this level. And maybe it's going to be better to hold the short or maybe hold the long. What you want to be cautious as well is from this short position of the Gartley, which the target is the A point, right? That is your ultimate low, your last target, basically. You want to stay cautious if you are, you know, in this long and not taking profits. You know, that low over here we could swing failure low at this level, right? So test the low, bang, and then, you know, if it fails to break out, we could get that bounce. You know, and you don't want to be in that long, not taking profits here, and in that short and not taking profits here, thinking, yeah, we're going to go to 21.9, no doubt about that. Hey, this could create a kind of a double bottom. Stay cautious. You could fail to break out. What I'm saying here basically is take profit, guys. Take profits on your trades. Yeah, that's not much to say. Seb, thank you very much. Remember, if you are looking to hedge your positions, get into a long and a short at the same time in different positions, Bybit is the option, okay? On the USDT pair, you can do that on any altcoin. Remember, you have the best bonus available down below of $30,000. It's another way to support the channel. It's another way for you to change exchanges if you are on Binance or, you know, I don't know, KuCoin or other exchanges that you do futures, Femex, BitGet. You know, Bybit got a really good bonus that can be claimed at the rewards hub, and you're also supporting the channel for me to continue with analysis, free analysis on YouTube. Smashing up the like button is also a good option. So yeah, guys, I just took a risky short at 22,390. This move down had some volume. 22,390. Okay, not on the USDT pair, it's probably on the US dollar pair, but yeah, it ain't you know, it ain't bad. You know, these lows could be tested. I would stay a little bit cautious with this downtrend. I don't like this breakdown from this level and this move up. I don't like it. I don't like it. We've been moving down here. You know, we could get a bigger bounce. I don't like the breakdown, basically. You know, such high volume, not having a really nice breakdown from a low, it's alarming for me. Okay, I don't see a scalp short here. What I want to see with high volume is breaking a big level and a big price action like this, right? Bang, high volume. I took advantage of this bounce. That is what I want to see. High move, high volume, big level of resistance, testing the back of the bullish volume range, which is right there. And this is a large move. This is a good breakout. That's a good short. High volume with low price action move. It's alarming. For me, it's alarming. You know, I want to see it. You know, if this price action right there would have done something like this, bang, you know, with this volume, then I would consider entering a short at, you know, at this range of resistance. You know, it's different. It's different. You know, so far the volume is bearish, so, you know, you could actually continue this trend right down. Not for me. I want to see more explosive moves. You know, I like to get into really high probability trade scenarios. So, but yeah, everything points out, you know, we are trending down. You know, the lows can be tested, no doubt about that. The low scalp, you know, we could test the lows as we are trending down. Guys, stay safe with your trading in the next coming hours. We do have this guy, Jerome Powell, speaking, okay? We could get some volatility. Stay extremely cautious with your technical analysis, because technical analysis is broken when we have these big news out, okay? Bybit having financial difficulties. Wow. Well, what I do know is that Bybit is on the top 5 exchanges, okay? Why would they have financial difficulties? You know, they have been proven to have the, you know, the reserves. And when we take a look at top 5 derivatives exchange, wow, it's just jumped up today. It was number 4 yesterday, jumped to number 3. They move billions of dollars, you know, every 24 hours. And, you know, they do gain in fees. So, yeah, I think they're pretty well set off, okay? I wouldn't say they're having financial issues. Guys, thank you very much for joining the live stream. Stay cautious with your trading. Smash up the like button. Let's see if we can do another live stream tonight after the news event. See if we can find some scenarios for trading. I just want to say to the community to stay aware with your trading, okay? Let's see the poll here. Are you bullish or bearish on Bitcoin in the next coming hours in between today and tomorrow? 55% of people are bullish. 45% of people are bearish. Okay, interesting. It's almost a 50-50. There's a big battle. Thank you, everyone. And I will see you in the next one.